up, everybody? How everybody doing, man? Coming at you with a quick episode of Damn's Good Podcasting. It's a lovely day out here. Shoot, man, I'm in the car. Fuck it.
Yeah, man, we're doing it by any means necessary.
Yep. And
Yeah.
we got some content for y'all today, man. And we glad to have y'all out. Thank y'all for the feedback again, as always. You know what the platforms to follow us on, so you know what I mean. We don't need to say too much, man. We thankful for y'all, man, and y'all just keep riding with us. Tell people, tell a friend, man. Tell them, hey, man, share us, man. Share. If you don't want to donate, share. That's even better. You know what I mean? Get people on this, right, man. Like I said, we got things coming, and we got people that we're doing Zoom calls soon, so that's gonna be great. That's gonna be something. If you want to be on the show, just hit us up.
Yeah,
and we definitely appreciate the feedback, man. And let's get right into it. What we got first?
Shit. We got off the break. I guess we can go into let's see. Hogan. So let me see if I can try to zoom out a little bit. All right, you see it?
Yes.
All right, I'm trying to make sure they can see that shit on the rail, because all right, so long and short of y'all might not be able to see this shit, because I know that frame pop up on the rail. Anyway, all right, so Hogan, they made the new rules, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the states are opening up. Yeah, I mean, the rules are changing. So all Maryland businesses are able to open up, no restrictions. Somehow shit, I'm not sure why they jumping off like this, but all restrictions lifted on outdoor entertainment, sports venues, indoor entertainment, and indoor dining. Plans to have Maryland back in normal by MDW. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I think he said in a couple of weeks though that he's trying to do that. I guess it's good in a way, because I think they just doing it because they trying to get niggas off unemployment for one. They tired of y'all.
They tired of that shit.
They tired of that shit, man. The government like, man, y'all niggas need to work, man. Get up.
I agree with that whole. I think that's definitely the agenda right there. I really think you're right.
That's all it is, and that's why they trying to do it. They know it's not really too safe to do it because people are still dying and people are, still getting vaccinated and still waiting for the vaccine and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? They just trying to get people to work, man. And a lot, and in a way, it's a good and bad thing, because you do get businesses like these bars, that these mom and pop companies, bars and all this other stuff, like these small time business thing, owners,
right.
It's good for them because they company fucked up, man. They shit fucked up, man. I'm seeing a lot of foreclosed signs. Like I'm watching this. It's a thing called Bar Rescue. I don't know if you watched that show where the guy goes and actually revamps bars that's going through, rough times and trying to get back out there. And the whole Las Vegas Strip is fucked up. I'm talking about Vegas strips where people have made millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars yearly. So now they ain't making shit because of the COVID. So now he going around trying to help Vegas. He just focusing strictly on Vegas this season because it's so many. He said it's thousands of businesses. Even the ones that was like really doing well, they failed. They failed, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And they only got months, like 2 months, 3 months to last. And after that, they closing the doors down for good. It was one joint that been open for like 25 years, bro.
Wow.
So like I said, man, it's good because it can help these small time businesses and even the big businesses get their money back. So
yeah. I mean, shit. The other thing is, the state and the companies are, they have to take out unemployment insurance. So the money ain't just coming from the state. Neither these companies are paying on those insurance policies for unemployment.
Right.
And that's why it's called unemployment insurance. So they losing money paying those insurance claims out, and so it's detrimental to everybody from the states to the companies, and then employees. Man, I don't think anybody wants to sit on unemployment forever. You know what I'm saying? And you won't have no health insurance and shit like that. So it's dangerous. It's not really You know, it's always supposed to be temporary. You know what I mean? As they say, that shit ain't.
Yeah, it ain't shit. It ain't supposed to last forever. It's just a temporary thing to give you something to help you keep a roof over your head, pay your bills. And you got people that take advantage of it, man. You got people that's going to take advantage. It's just the way of the world. And unfortunately, I think what's really going to happen, they're going to be like, man, they going up, unemployment, you got to prove that you're looking for a job and doing all this other shit.
Yeah, no, that's there.
Yeah. And they really going to up it now. They're going to up more, it's going to make it harder for people to be on unemployment now.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely going to do. It's going to fuck up. It's going to make it very hard for people to be unemployed.
That's why I said as soon as you said that, now that was dead on, because that's the whole point, bro. Is that if they start opening shit back up, right? You know, and I know basically it's like you're gonna have to prove now that you just can't find a fucking job. It's no more, everything's closed, so we gotta give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Nah.
Right.
It's gonna be like, motherfucker, hang on. Are you working? Okay. Well, if you're not, you need to be looking because shit is back open. So,
and don't be surprised if you see a time frame on some of this shit too.
Oh yeah.
Don't be surprised to see a time frame. Like they probably say, man, you got like 6 months, or then your unemployment cut off, and this, that, it's because some people are just not taking it. That's one thing about it. I know somebody was just like, man, I'm not working this warehouse joint because I'm getting more on unemployment, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that ain't no secret, bro. Like I remember the funny part was I was out the A and shit. I was at the Lowe's, and it was like a shortage of workers at the Lowe's, right? So I was wondering, I'm like, damn, ain't nobody working. And one of the niggas working, he said, yeah, bro, it's unemployment shit. He said, man, the people are literally coming here and getting fired on purpose. So they come in this joint for like a week. They just don't come to work maybe a day or two, do some shit to get fired. Already know they're like, oh, I'm about to get this bag. I'm getting fired. Fuck this.
Who wouldn't want to sit home and get paid though? Think about it. Who wouldn't want to sit home and get paid? Like, you can sit home and sleep all day, not do shit, smoke your pack, drink, do whatever you want to do.
Here's the thing with that is that, so like down there, because like shit is cheaper, the cost of living is cheaper. You can only imagine you wouldn't need that much to survive.
Right.
So like if you're on unemployment, you balling because
because they got $500 rent. You know what I mean? Shit like that. $500 rent.
Saying, like, for instance, like like to make like the regular minimum wage on there is still like $8 or something like that.
Right.
That's what I'm trying. Like you wouldn't need much to replace $8 a month hour. What's that, like $300 or something, 32 weeks or something? That's what I'm saying. Like if you're getting $350 every 2 weeks, imagine if you was getting $600 every week now. Yeah. You just leveled up. You just leveled up.
Why you think everybody, and that's why people going to Miami.
Oh shit, I already know.
That's why people going to Miami, man. That's all you see. If you look at your news feed and everything like that, you just seeing people going straight to Miami, man. Niggas on boats, niggas eating expensive seafood, crab boils, niggas drinking fish bowls, just having the time of their life.
Right.
And they getting paid to do this shit, man. They getting paid to do this shit.
Yeah.
So, man, sometimes we get people a little itch, they're gonna take 20 miles.
Yeah, more than a mile.
20 miles. I'm saying 20 miles because people going on vacation.
That's right.
You seen people with the stimulus, what they do with the stimulus. They ain't sit up there and say, all right, I'm gonna try to do this, I'm gonna try to do different, I'm gonna invest, I'm gonna do. Man, them motherfuckers buy. I seen a nigga buy a belt.
A what?
A belt, a Gucci belt.
Wow.
You bought a belt. You telling everybody, man, I'm about to buy a belt. All right.
That's lit.
What you gonna do when it's gone?
That's lit. That's lit.
You bought a belt. Like, I'm about to buy this belt. Fuck eating. Fuck this rent. I'm buying this belt.
Fuck that. I ain't about to get no BJs. The hell.
But I mean, like I said, people is just,
you know how this shit going on.
They're not, it's like some people are just not motivated, bro. It's fucked up because it's just like us as the taxpayers, that's why taxes going to be higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And we're going to sit and just look at our checks and be like, damn. Like, damn.
I mean, when you look at a lot, like we already losing a lot of money just to keep a lot of like single moms secure in their home. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A lot of these Section 8 families, like a lot of people don't realize that we're already in the box of that. Like we already dealing with that as a problem because it's too much of it.
Right.
There's too much of that. Nobody want to talk about that shit. I'm gonna leave that alone. Mm-hmm. That you can only imagine like how far we spreading ourselves now. But yeah,
right.
It's gonna keep going up.
It's gonna keep going up, and then we got these people that we all know, growing up around ways and all that other shit. We all know people that been set on Section 8 for all their life, bro.
Oh my god,
the whole fucking life, and that's fucked.
We gotta do a whole separate podcast on that shit. To be honest with you, bro, like
it's so they whole fucking life just getting government assistance. Their whole life, it's fully can function. They fully can work. No nothing. They just don't want to do shit.
I think we need to make a podcast about that because I think it's just a big misconception that a lot of people are like they're just not understanding that the more you prolong, don't put stuff in your name, don't acquire anything, like you're just going lower on the totem pole, not going up the totem pole. That's what that's what I want to really like do that shit is because it's like I remember like when I started kind of figuring that out in my head, we're like, okay, they think they're getting over. I'm not paying this, or I'm getting this, or I'm getting that, and I'm not paying as much as this person. Yeah, but the other person that's working, that's paying shit, motherfucker gaining credit, tax history, all this shit, they're gonna have more opportunities. Like you're gonna be
right there, just standing in the same spot.
You're never gonna be able to do anything. Next topic.
Because we can go on it for a day. Days.
We gotta just do that shit another time because like that shit, I have too much to say about that shit, honestly.
Yeah, we definitely do, and we'll give y'all more key points on how it's damaging the economy.
That's a good word, bro.
We'll give y'all more key points. We'll just have a whole podcast on it. Just point out points. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Shit. All right. So new CDC guidelines say vaccinated Americans can now ditch the mask with a few exceptions. Live COVID-19 updates. That's what they fully vaccinated Americans can discard masks and the need for social distancing outdoors and most indoor settings. The CDC said Thursday in a dramatic announcement, because they want niggas off unemployment. After months of cautious measures, the new guidelines announced Center of Disease and Prevention, baby. Whoever's fully vaccinated can participate in indoor outdoor activities, large or small, without wearing a mask or physical distancing. You start doing things that you gotta stop doing because of the pandemic.
Right. I mean, if it's effective, that's one thing you gotta see. Is it really effective? And that COVID shot ain't no joke, too, man. I just went to go see my uncle yesterday, and that motherfucker was walking around talking about that shit burned. He said that shit burned. He said that shit. He took his second shot. And he was walking around. He said he'd been sleeping all day. He just didn't look, good. You know what I mean? And then the fucked up thing about it, he gonna ask me when I'm gonna get mine. I said, nigga, someone walking around look like you. Fuck that. I'm not trying to do that. But you know what I mean? He did what he feel like, what's gonna keep him safe. And you know what I mean? And he that was one of the things he's talked about. He was like, well, they saying I ain't gotta wear my mask no more. I can be able to do this. I can be able to do that. And my uncle got a lot of health risks. Like a lot of health risks. He got, diabetes, high blood pressure, overweight, all types of shit. So he's definitely a risk, and I'm glad he did it. But I still wouldn't feel comfortable for him to go around walking around with no mask.
Fuck no.
Not at all.
I just think,
And even if you don't have these things, I still wouldn't, feel comfortable for people to go around here walking around with no mask. If you by yourself and you in your household with your family, yeah, but I'd probably be wearing a mask for probably 5 years, bro. Probably, bro.
I'm with
I'll
you.
be wearing this motherfucker for a long time, bro.
I don't even, like I said, man, we all know this shit about them they're not trying to pay people to stay home no more. So like at the end of the day, that's why it's so rushed. You know what I mean? Like they was putting pressure on Biden. You know what I mean? They was like, yo, a lot of them like, yo, turn that shit off. You know what I mean? So
it's these companies, man. It's these companies, man. We gotta open up. We need workers. We need this. We got all this shit. And like what's only that's making a killing right now is online shopping, really.
Right.
Anything you can shop online, that's what's just making a killing.
Delivery.
Yeah, deliveries. I'm just talking about online anything, basically. Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats, all that shit. Anything with dealing with deliveries. It's people that's going around like my baby mother did it for a minute. She was delivering medication to people. Just delivering medication. Honestly, so like that's what's making the money.
Even I don't know if you're familiar with like Chewy. That whole platform seemed like a spike. Their platform was based just on like dog delivery stuff. Like you can order whatever you want, kind of like how GoPuff you go, but it's like dog shit. They go to pet someone, all that, get your dog stuff. Man, right. As soon as this happened, they seen spike because everybody, started ordering from home. So yeah, it's like they losing a lot of revenue, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, the unemployment claims, they just losing money, bro.
And it's high. They can't keep up with these unemployment claims either. Nope. And you got some people, unemployment claims, that still haven't received their card since this shit started.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like forcing people to take a job right now. Certain people. That's just like, because you got certain people that's calling, my shit.
Right.
But some people, I do know people that say, man, fuck that shit, man. I'm just going to go ahead and get a little job. Hopefully that get a little better. And that's another thing, too, because when this shit started happening, everything going to be so fucking backed up. A lot of shit's going to be happening more. Hey, you might get lucky and sneak a government job because the IRS is fucked up right now.
That's a good point. And a lot of people are leaving. Because what's funny is like, and we're gonna actually get into this during next, or the topic after the next one. But I think it's also that shit where, I was talking to a friend of mine, and like literally, these motherfuckers refusing to go back, and these people got high paying, like they up in the 100,000s, yo. So I think it also that it caused like, where they look, we can't let this shit go too far because now motherfuckers they're not trying to come back.
Right.
The excuse gonna be, well, I ain't trying to catch COVID. See what I'm saying? So that's why I think we also doing it. Like, all right, y'all motherfuckers who working from home, that's it. Y'all had a whole 2-year run. And man, y'all gotta come back. You're safe, so you can come back. Then what's gonna start happening is motherfuckers who refuse, they're gonna get let go. Watch.
Right.
Watch.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen because they're holding it up for somebody else that actually want to work. You're holding the job up for somebody that actually wants to work.
And they're not gonna pay you.
They're not, and that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, okay, how did you lose your job? You know what I mean? Well, I wasn't going to work, because it was safe. Oh, okay, well, we're not giving you unemployment.
Boom. That's gonna be
what it's gonna take.
It's gonna be the next journey.
That's what's gonna take.
I agree. I think that's exactly where it's headed. You know what I'm saying? So now we got this shit. Niggas was bagging up gas. You can take this one.
Oh man, yeah, niggas real live wild out here, man. Y'all motherfuckers, every time something happen, man, y'all motherfuckers go extreme beyond. Y'all did it with the chicken one year when they was like say it was like in 2019 where everybody's going around buying endless buckets of chicken, Popeyes and all the saying it was a low. It was like chicken was going low, whatever. And y'all was going up there, dumbass going to buy chicken. Y'all did it with the toilet paper, the Clorox wipes in 2020. Now y'all did it with the gas. I have real life seen people at the gas station. I've never seen this many people at the gas station. Just going up there and just filling up endless tanks of gas and putting them in their car, bro. Yesterday I got to work late. Y'all motherfuckers, the reason why I was walking around with no fucking gas in the car, man. I had no gas, man. None. I was going around. I was spending more gas driving around trying to find gas. I realized I went to a gas station around my way, man. The motherfucker told me the gas truck come at 2 a.m., so you might want to set your alarm. I had to leave my house at 2 a.m. and go get gas.
Yeah, that's a real story right there.
And this is a real fucking story. I was just telling bro just now, I said I had to set my alarm at 2 o'clock in the morning so I can go up there, go across the street from my apartment complex and get gas.
Hey.
And get gas, bro. It's crazy, bro. And I don't know why y'all let this media do that. This shit, don't y'all see this is how they make their money?
Right.
Don't y'all see that? They love when you niggas panic. They love that shit. They love it. Because they know y'all gonna go buy and buy and buy and buy. Stop that shit, man. And guess what? And now the gas slit line is turned on.
You see, I think this is another antic of
making money.
And the gas company's going, yo, we need to make up for all this. Like nobody's driving, nobody gas like they was. We need the kickback, the government. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, do something. And I think that's what, because when it happened, the motherfuckers start calling me like, what? And it was funny because it was really only in. And conspiracy, all they want. But to me, from what I've seen, it was only in like the urban areas. Mostly in the urban areas. It
was the urban areas, bro. You could not. Yesterday, all of Landover, Capitol Heights, and if you're familiar with the DMV area, you know what I mean, PG. Dog, every gas tank had out of order. They realized tape the motherfucking out of order yellow tape on the joint on all the pumps, on every last pump, and you couldn't get no gas, bro. I was going around trying to find gas, and there was no gas.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
I'm pretty sure all that shit was triggered by that. I really, because it just didn't. You know how that shit be, man. When shit don't add up. If that was the case, every part of America would have just been feeling it. And I just was like, when I looked around, I'm like, shit, in the suburbs, it don't look like that shit going on.
Nah, I don't even think it was that with the suburbs. Though. I don't really think it was. But I did see like videos of just like people in the nation just going off. It was one dude, you know what I mean? He had like 40 gas tanks. He was filling them up. No, it's just crazy, man. People don't be thinking, man. So, hey, you know. But like I said, yesterday it was just wild. Even when I was coming to work, I had to get gas coming to work. The lines was fucking a mile long trying to get gas at each station.
Yeah, they shut the pipeline off. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And that just goes to show you this wasn't like no real shortage. You know, they turned the pipeline off.
They claim that it got hot.
Yeah.
That's what they say. So-called hot. I don't know. I just think it's a way for you to spend money.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. That's all I think it is. And knowing us as Americans, we always panic off of shit.
Yeah.
It takes one little thing and then, you think it's just like the guns. Remember the guns? With the COVID, you couldn't find a gun anywhere, man. Like, you know what I mean? Bullets.
Right. That shit went on for about 2 or 3 months, maybe 2 months. That was
people was buying guns and they even shoot a gun before.
Right. And the paper towel shit.
Paper towels. Like I said, the hand sanitizers.
Now that shit toppling over each other in the store now. So much less.
Too much panic. We got to chill on the panic buys, man. Panic buys. We just got to chill out on that, man. Stop giving them your money.
Right.
Stop giving them your money.
Right.
That's all you doing. You just giving them your money. And they like, thank you, man. Shit. What's gas right now prices now, man? It's high as fuck right now.
Almost like what, $3 or $4?
Yeah, it's like $4. I think it's like $4, man. Almost down there. High shit.
They gonna do this shit to play get back. You know what I mean? They trying to get that money back flowing, man. They're gonna raise the price. They with that line, they're gonna do everything to just cause an uproar for motherfuckers to start buying that shit out the ass, bro.
Hey.
All right, and this we were just talking about a half a second ago, and again, CEOs of public U.S. firms earning 320 times more as much as workers. CEOs say the gap is too big. Basically, you know, the bitch got this lady got a $6 coupon after surviving COVID. But yeah, a lot of these people are saying because of the people, not coming to work. Somebody to pay, and now the company owners are reeling in stupid money. You know what I mean?
Because it's all profit. For them, they ain't got to break it down. It ain't no overtime.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't got to break it down as much.
Yeah.
So it's all take for them.
And the healthcare industry itself has just seen so much of a spike because of this whole COVID thing, and they keep opening, like a lot of investors are building these medical centers, you know what I mean? So it's not even a surprise either, because believe it or not, y'all have to realize every time it's a crash, they double up.
Right.
That's just how it goes. Every time they get crashed, they're gonna spend more money, because they're gonna make more money when it's over, 10 times more than they would have made if it wasn't a crash. That's another thing. A lot of people gotta realize. I mean, they paying people like this guy right here, making $13.77 an hour, man. Like that ain't even a livable.
No, you can't.
You know what I'm saying? So you can see what they done figured out the model. All these rooms, all the patients, all the insurance, pay the workers nothing. So go back to work and get the money you can, because you don't want to be eventually replaced by robots either.
Yeah, because that's what a good thing that you said that. That's what is making it come down to more quicker in a way. So
yeah, definitely.
That's what it's making it quicker, and that's what they're getting time to test these things out, these robots, these artificial things, and seeing, what is it doing. So that's why you're seeing a lot of these factory jobs that doesn't exist no more. We was just talking about Baltimore being one of the biggest factories at one time. And having it, and now it's just pretty much nothing. Like, you know what I mean? You go to Baltimore, you drive around there, it's nothing but dead factories.
We got companies like Amazon who are coming in because they have a new business model, and everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody knows, but for those who don't know, people that work there know, Amazon has gone, their prime centers are robotic driven. The people that work there do not sit there and package your stuff. The delivery people do deliver your stuff. But at the actual sorting facilities, the workers are telling the robots to sort through the packages. They got 6-foot tall robots that handle all your packages and sort out what goes where and what's what. And so the warehouses already went to that type of, they already doing.
Right.
I think last time we was only talking about Domino's, they got their delivery robot. So artificial intelligence is around the corner. It's not like anything 20 years from now. I know when we used to see the movies, what was that joint with Will Smith? I can't.
iRobot.
Shit like that. So a lot of people,
Yeah, when they was doing everything, and then the robots, we seen the robots doing the construction,
right.
pretty much doing household items. They was taking care of baby, shit like that. They was doing it all. You ain't even had to be a parent no more.
Thing is,
Like that's crazy. You just really didn't have to be a parent no more.
I remember 4 or 5 years ago they had already did the first delivery. I always remind people of this. They had already did the first successful delivery of a child using artificial intelligence.
Robot.
Like I said, I think I mentioned on the last podcast, it's not going to be them like taking over like the movies have illustrated, but more so the idea that they're going to cut down the amount of workers. So maybe only two people like that work, and they just run the artificial intelligence machine, and then they don't fuck up. They know how to code it, program it, or shut it down, reset the joint, recalibrate it. That's what it's going to come down to.
Right.
And again, that's why damaged goods, we emphasize, get y'all kids in STEM, because 10, 15, all these people, all y'all motherfuckers having kids out the womb, left and right. Like just stop thinking about now. 10 years from now, if you don't get your child in STEM, they won't have no job. It's just that fucking simple. You know what I mean? I hate to stress that, but we see so many in the black community, just a horde of people just having on these kids and having no plan or no regard for what's coming. And so that's what I'm saying. Is like we have to start being more realistic about this.
Right.
This like we had said earlier, that's why we're gonna do a whole podcast on Section 8, welfare recipients, the whole nine, how it's gonna hold you back. And in a little while in the future, you won't have it, and there will be nothing to fall back on. Those systems are gonna crash.
Right.
At some point, because
and then you're gonna be on your own. They're gonna let you, and then the government
gonna be trying to plant food outside. I mean, we ain't trying to scare nobody, but it's just like when you start to think about, when you can't imagine any more government spending, when you can't imagine the jobs staying because of all of this automation and things like that, I'm just saying you gotta start thinking about like now what it's gonna be. If we're already coming into this shit, as I said, when Domino's did the robot, I think a lot of people, I guess, didn't, but I know it woke me all the way up too. Well, I was halfway like, okay, but then it was like, nigga, that shit came out now.
Right.
So that's it. The Tesla's autonomous. The ID4 Volkswagen I was showing you about, autonomous. The cars are going to be parking themselves and stuff like that now. That's not going to no longer be like a luxury feature or nothing like that. It's become a regular standard of cars parking themselves, driving themselves. Cadillac got their vehicle coming out 2023, fully electric, autonomous. Do you think that all of these other car manufacturers are not going to do the same thing?
Exactly, especially if they're making money. That sounds like a money maker. You think I wouldn't want to be in a car like this driving? Yeah. You think I wanted, and you will see a lot of people, honestly, you're gonna see a lot of people doing road trips. But you'll see a lot of people doing road trips. A lot of people don't drive because, you know what I mean, 9 times out of 10 they don't want to drive that long.
Right.
But if a car can do that themselves, why fucking not? I just gotta put the gas in the bitch. Why not?
That's what I'm saying. You can just sit back and relax. Autopilot type shit. That's what I'm saying. You got to look at it as for years, we had autopilot in flight. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the same thing as if you created a way because they have autopilot. So right. Think about it that way, you'll start to be like, okay, I can see that shit. But when the car gonna drive itself or on time, like it started to think like, oh, that's crazy. I don't trust it. Nah, it's just like autopilot. It's just like cruise control. And shit, I know, like all the cars got lane-to-lane assistance, parking assistance. Where do you think they were going? The jump beeps now when somebody ride beside you about to switch lanes. So they were already, you know what I'm saying? They were already preparing the cars for this to be able to say, put sensors on all around the joint. So if the car is driving by itself, it has a sensor where it gets too close to my brother.
So it just completely stopped.
See what I'm saying? That shit is
They
on
just stop.
par.
They
Yeah,
just stop the brakes.
that's on standard sedans sedans right now.
We can't even do that shit when shit get close. We can't we can't even do this.
Them joints have already been in development. That
Them
shit.
joints been tested. They've been developed. They've been all that shit.
Yeah.
That shit been and it's been going on for this shit been developed for years, man.
That's what I'm saying. I think the latest
Years.
came out in like 2008, 16.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was them joints been developed for years. Matter of fact, Japan had it for a long time.
They had it for a break. They had it for a
They had it for a brick.
They
had it for a brick.
If I'm mistaken, it might have been as early as 2014, because like I said, I remember like Nissan had did it with the latest Ultima at that time. It was like 2014, 2015. So it might have been as early as back then, but I remember Lane since been off almost like 5 or 7 years now.
Right.
So where the fuck?
Japan, they got, and a lot of things they got. Most of their shit is robot
driven.
Anyway, down that joint, they got all that. They even got the joint where you go and you press the food, and the joint, you press the food you want, and it comes out. Wow, right? There's no cook, no nothing. You just pay for it, press the food you want, and it comes right out.
I know you've been in like Walmart or Target. If you haven't seen it, I know, some, maybe not in some areas. I know in the suburban areas, something like that. I know I done went to like the upper class suburban stores. I mean, yeah, the upper class, outer skirts, upper class suburban stores. They have a COVID robot in the store already. It cleans while the store is running, like while everybody's shopping. And what it does is it comes into the aisle, it puts a little wing out or something like that. The light comes on for people to clear the aisle, and it comes through and COVID stuff, disinfect everything. And the workers don't even do shit. And I thought of you now. I was there one time. I seen it, and it threw me off. I seen the joint out. I thought it was a person or a kid in the car. There's a kid pushing something.
Right.
I had to double back, and then the girl was standing there. She moved out the way, came out the aisle. And I was like, "Is that like a drone cleaning thing?" And she, yeah, man, it's coming. This shit coming. They gotta replace our ass, bro. That's it. Self-checkout was, just the beginning for retail. Now they already doing it. What you think they're gonna do about stocking products? They're gonna have somebody sitting there stocking overnight no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming, man. It's coming. And that's why I say crypto, STEM, something, man. Give your kids some type of head start.
Right.
This future gonna be nasty as shit. And if you sitting around for now and you getting these little checks from government or whatever, man, I pray for you, because it's gonna be pretty grim.
It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad. And nobody has the ability to do anything or help you. It's gonna be hard, man, because you weren't prepared for the future. And it's always, as they say, a lot of shit is about preparation and timing, man. You know what I mean? And that's why I said, like, if you're not in crypto, it doesn't even make sense. It's almost like retarded. You know what I mean? The least you can do is buy one of these smaller coins like Doge, and at least by the time your kid's 20, it'll probably be worth like 50 grand. You can give them. See what I'm saying, bro? Like. I
remember like that. The like even with the original, with the Bitcoin joint, little chain joint you gave me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like that shit's gonna be worth money one day, because it's one of the first original joints when you invest it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I had that shit just sitting there. So when Kenzie and Kaylin, they get older, you know what I mean? Or they grandkids, hey, this is the original shit. We already seen this is the original coin shit. Well, when they invested, when this was before, like, you know what I mean? Bitcoin became Bitcoin.
Right.
During this time, this was Bitcoin going to be a whole fucking corporation.
Yeah.
A whole big ass thing.
I can see.
And they had that coin. They had it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worth a lot of money one day. And I said that this is y'all shit. I told Kenzie, I told Kaylin, this is y'all shit. I'm not, you know what I mean? I even stopped wearing the motherfucker.
Right. I feel you, dog. No, I
feel stop wearing it, man, because it's just like, because that's a whole, joint.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. It's like, just think about that, man, and think about the fact that it's not gonna be too many advantages like this again.
Yeah.
To provide some type of support, you know, for them, because this future is just, it's gonna be, it's gonna be technically driven.
But it was good talking to y'all, man. We're gonna have to wrap this one up. It's definitely you know, like I said, y'all protect yourselves at all times, and
all time.
You know what I mean? And you know, we thank y'all for the listening, and we, like I said, man, you know, be careful out there, man. It's rough times we in, man. And we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And yeah, man, y'all stay tuned for more content.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure. All right.